For the past week, this mongoloid male, he's been sitting outside the window. I don't know if he's a resident here, but the reason why I'm recording, because I noticed, especially since I contacted the EEOC in reference to Burger King, I have documented for years situations like this, but definitely it's been more prevalent since I contacted the EEOC. So, there's a mongoloid here who's sitting outside. Sometimes it seems like they're either trying to record in Monterey talk, not just the mongoloid, but pale skin. Then here's another one who comes out, and here comes a group. So what I know, many times I hear feedback in the room saying sue. So they obviously know in Annapolis that we as Moors got a lawsuit. We don't have just a regular lawsuit. There's a lawsuit that can actually be put up against Annapolis in reference to a connection to the United States military, Navy, and Army, and the police, Islam. So, especially in reference to harassment, discrimination, and other form of abuse. So I don't know who these people that are sitting outside the window saying different words like military. It sort of goes. Just for example, it goes back and forth. So now he walks away with a camera. But military brother, we paid. Yesterday, the black male actually said my name, Rhonda. Why more? So it's literally as though they're trying to cause mental illness and mental imbalance purposely. So all this can be a form of a lawsuit. And the reason why I'm glad that I've been documenting, because otherwise I would not even think it was a form of a lawsuit. I was wondering why so many Annapolis residents would say get a lawyer or something about a lawyer, and definitely they seem to be connected to the military, the Navy, and the Army, who I'm pretty sure are educated in some form of the law, because they're very sneaky about the abuse and harassment that I have experienced in the police. So it's especially in sequences of events. So I was why would they speak a lawyer and so forth? But now I see if they are trying to do some form of rituals, if they're involved in sex trafficking, money laundering, kidnapping, because you would never think that in a town or city like Annapolis, there could be a form of kidnapping. But kidnapping can be going on. The kids can be transported from another state into Maryland, into the city of Annapolis, and used as some form of occult ritual. The kids do not have to be missing from Annapolis. The kids can come from Florida. They can come from California. They can come from New York. The kids or children can come from North Carolina. The young adults can come from all over, or even from overseas. You can have children and kids coming from Mexico, South and Central America, to be used as some form of occult ritual. Because the reason why I'm bringing this up, because Imani and I found feathers under this bed. I was seeing feathers and still do, but it's obvious someone's trying to cover it up now. When I was walking back and forth to work, these are all rituals. And then a police car, sheriff car would drive by. So kids and young adults don't have to come up missing in Annapolis or Maryland. They can come up missing from other places, or even overseas, and transported to Annapolis. So if we are among some form of entity that will go to an extreme to burn a burnt mark under our bed, put feathers under our bed, put feathers on our way, on our path to and from Burger King or wherever I usually go, to say words like we paid, I paid, military, brother love you, What will they not do, especially if the connection is to the military, Navy, Army, and the police is so close, or even just directly coming from them? So I'm definitely saying this because I think definitely this is a lot darker than what it seemed to be. It's real dark, because a lot of people, when they think of kidnapping, they think it's coming from that immediate area. Kids and children and young adults can be missing from another place, another state, overseas, another country, and transported to a state, to Maryland or other states, where they do occult rituals, murders, and blood rituals on the for whatever reason, whatever god they're trying to serve, Islam. So because definitely if you're gonna put feathers under someone's bed, or put a burnt mark under their bed, and also they have food in their room, what would you not do? Those are all types of rituals. What are you trying to do? What kind of blood or initiating some type of spiritual ritual you trying to do? Because if someone is goes insane or has some form of mental imbalance because of what they experience, especially with the feedback in the room, and then if they cannot handle it somehow, and they somehow have to get placed in a hospital, or maybe do something that's outside of themselves. Maybe they behave violent, behave in a manner that that would not normally be their state of mind, and that causes them to be incarcerated, or causes them to be hospitalized. That is a blood ritual. That is some form of a ritual of sacrifice, especially if you're deliberately trying to place harm mentally on someone to cause them to be imbalanced. So definitely, I would hope that there's a thorough investigation one day in Annapolis in reference to kidnapping and other criminal activity. The kids and children and young adults do not have to come from here to be missing. They can transport humans, okay, because we are among humanoid robots. They can transport humans from another place and use them to be sacrificed, especially when we are among artificial intelligence humanoid robots that can control electricity and technological devices and other forms of I guess you want to say electric force, maybe weather, lightning, whatever. And if they want to do a blood ritual, why wouldn't they? What would stop them from doing a blood ritual? And who would know if that kid is undocumented, or that child is undocumented, or that young adult has been missing for a long time? So when I speak of humanoid robots and artificial intelligence, it is not a lie. Morris talk about it. It is the truth. They exist. We know they exist. They are speaking about it. And what would stop them if they want to do occult rituals on Moors or children or any other human being? Islam. So that is something to really look at. And then they keep hiding what's going on by saying, I love you. She's racist. They racist over there because a large amount of them are in on it, in occult rituals or some form of a group, some type of ritual, some type of coven, some type of form of blood sacrifice. But if they're transporting young adults who are undocumented or who have been missing for a long time, how would you know? How would you know?